Ask the Shalhevet maintenance crew, who have been incredible. They are making sure that we have a divider between us. They will not let you get to my pizza. Tonight, while basketball is obviously the centerpiece, we are here for something more important, Ryan. We are here to raise money for the Giving Spirit. The Giving Spirit is an organization that helps the homeless of Los Angeles. It's an increasing problem, and it's a very challenging problem. Los Angeles is really struggling with its homeless situation. These are human beings. These are people who have needs, and they are stuck without the bare necessities. And the Giving Spirit is working day and night to support and give those people help. And tonight, we are raising funds for the Giving Spirit. I want to share with you, it's a bit of a special game, the way it's going to work. 2-on-2, we have some rules. But before I get to that, Ryan, I want to let you know something that's somewhat challenging. It's actually pretty crazy, the timing of it, but it is what it is. The Halperts' grandfather, their father's father, Jeff's father, actually just passed away yesterday. Anyone who knows the Halpert brothers and the Halpert family, they have a sister, of course, knows that they are an incredible family. They're maybe the best family in the Jewish world in basketball, but they are even more than that, mensch's kind people, and that is a tribute to the Halpert parents, Jeff and Ziva. They're really incredible, and Jeff's father, who I know he was very close with and would visit often in Maryland, passed away yesterday. And so tonight, they're playing this game in memory of their grandfather, Nathan Jabotinsky Halpert. I'll share a little bit more about why he was named, why he changed his name to Jabotinsky, but the Halpert brothers are playing in memory of their grandfather tonight. Jeff will be heading to Maryland to sit Shiva to mourn for his father, but tonight we're commemorating Jeff's father, Nathan. I want to share the rules with you, and then before we start off with a three-point contest, we will have one call-in from a Shalhevet graduate who's going to share her thoughts with us. So first, the game rules. Number one, we're starting off, instead of a jump ball, we're going to have a three-point contest. 25 shots, 75 seconds. Each team has one shooter. I'm guessing Sim Halpert's going to be shooting and Eitan Halpert will be shooting. After a basket is made, the ball goes back to the opposing team. Losers take the ball. We clear the ball in every possession. It goes past the three-point line. We're going with a 14-second shot clock so that we make sure the game keeps moving and you are fully engaged. A field goal, regular shot inside the three-point line, worth 2 points. There's going to be 3-point behind the three-point line. And Ryan, I want to know what you think about this as the game goes on. We're having a 4-point shot. It's about Trae Young distance, I would say. Steph Curry obviously is the innovator here, but Trae Young, I'll call it the Trae Young 4-point shot. Thoughts?
Yeah, I spoke to most guys this morning as I worked them out. And, it doesn't sound like there's going to be too many 4-point shots taken. I tried to give them the D'Antoni math and let them know that I thought that was the way to go. Sim graduated college, so he's smarter than me at this point. He doesn't think that it's worth it. He doesn't think it's worth the risk. Perhaps his strategy will change as the game goes on. You never know. But I'm interested to see if anybody actually has the strength to shoot it from that 4-point circle.
It's 25 feet away, Ryan. So the high school three-pointer is 19.9, which is what we're playing with. Add 5 feet and 3 inches is 25 feet. Next set of rules. If anyone is fouled, and we have a ref here, but I think the boys will also be calling their own fouls. You're going to get one shot at the free throw line, and then you get the ball back. So, again, if you get fouled on a 2, a 3, a 4, you still get one shot free throw. You hit it, ball gets taken out, team still has it. Every team's going to have a couple timeouts, 4 30-second timeouts to be exact. We're going to have 3 running quarters that are 10 minutes each with a stop time last minute. And here is the key. If you want to Google it, you're at home. Google Elam ending, E-L-A-M ending. It's a new ending that has been suggested. It was actually done in the NBA All-Star Game this year, but it was implemented in the basketball tournament, TBT. What's going to happen is at the end of 3 quarters, we're going to take the top team's score. Let's say it's 33 points. I imagine it'll be somewhat higher than that. But then we will take 1/3 of the top team's score. That's 11 out of 33 for those of you counting at home. And then the game will go to 44, 33 plus 11. I'll explain it more later as we get to the fourth quarter, Ryan. I know it's hard for some people who did not take advanced math, but that's the Elam ending. Ryan, what are your thoughts on tonight? 3-point shooting contest. It's Sim versus Eitan. Thoughts?
Oh, is it my turn to talk?
Oh,
are you out of breath
no.
already? Holy cow, that pizza must have something else in it. 3-point contest. You got one of the all-time great 3-point shooters in the history of YU against, who many people may not know. And if you followed YU last year and the run that they made, you'll know that Eitan Halpert was an emerging star. I look tonight for this to be the coming out party of Eitan Halpert. Sim's graduated. He's had his day. I'm an Eitan guy tonight. I'm going with Eitan.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to have the 3-point shooting contest. The good news is, Ryan, is it my time to talk now?
As always.
Okay, that's the good news. I sign your checks, so I guess that makes sense.
Can't wait till Rabbi Block takes over.
Okay. I am moving to Israel at the end of this year. Still head of school, Ryan, but Rabbi Block is taking over. So here's what's going to happen. We are going to have a 3-point shootout to see who gets ball first. Simcha Halpert, just graduated Yeshiva University, had that incredible run in the NCAA tournament cut short, just said to me, I'm going to shoot the 3-pointers, as many as we can, in 75 seconds. Ryan, are we putting 75 seconds on the clock? Can we have it count as an extra from the deep shot? The good news is, Ryan, we're playing this by ear, and I told him, Sim, yes, it counts as 2 points. You shoot a 3-pointer from the 3-point line, 1 point. You shoot from deep, it's worth 2. What do you think, Ryan? I just said yes. So
sounds complex. I'll try to do my best.
We're just going to keep track. You have 75 seconds, Sim. You shoot a 3. From there, it's 1. From deep, it's 2. No. Yeah. 5 each spot. Oh, when you finish the wing, you hit a 3 here. It's worth 2. 6 shots on the wing. Okay, so Sim just shared with us. It's 5 on each spot around. You get a 6th at each of the wing spots, and the top for a second point, for 2 points.
Real quick,
All
the
right.
lineup tonight. We got Yossi Halpert and Eitan Halpert matching facial hair. This is going to be interesting against Sim and Avi, who's not able to grow facial hair yet. This head-to-head battle, like I spoke of before, you got Sim, who's been the 4-year starter at YU and was one of the greatest players in the program's history. And then you got Eitan Halpert, emerging star, and really ready to come into his own. I look for tonight to be his coming out party.
By the way, Ryan, you mentioned a great point here. The facial hair on the Yos Eitan team is significantly more developed than the Simcha Avi team, which may be an indication of who's going to win tonight.
I agree.
Okay,
facial
are
hair
we
always
ready?
wins out.
Are we ready? Who's shooting first? Everyone's going to rebound except for the one shooter. Everyone's rebounding. Sim, are we ready? All right, we got cameras on Sim. Here we go. He shot 43% last year in the NCAA, Ryan.
Unreal.
Here we go, Sim. Let us know when you're ready. You want to shoot it? Shooting starts it. There we go. It's in. 1, 2, 3. Klay Thompson doesn't even know what's going on now. He's like, that's 5, Sim. 5. Oh, he's got 4 points. 6, 7, 8, 9. Back up, Sim. Here's a 2-pointer for 11. Oh, 9 so far. Sim to the top here. 10. Remember, form starts to 11 here. Form starts to get a little tight here. 12. He's going to look for a 2 here to catch up a little bit. Oh, that 4-pointer is much harder than you imagine.
Guy
Ryan.
needs a new strength trainer.
13. 14.
He's got to pick up his pace
14,
here. He's got to pick up his pace here a little
Should we
bit.
have
He's not
given
going to
them
get a
little bit
lot
more
of
time?
shots
Should we have
in.
given them a little time? Here we go for the 2. There you go. I think it was 16 points. I think it was 16 points as far as I can remember. Someone else might check in with us.
I got 17 on
17. Ryan is the official scorer. All right, next up is Eitan Halpert. You should know, in high school, Eitan was more of a driver, finisher. Didn't matter what was going on at that game. He was driving in 17 points. Sim had 17 points per Ryan over here. All right, we're about to start. Eitan, are you ready? Eitan has developed an incredible three-point shot. When you shoot your first shot, we start the clock. There it goes. Once Eitan gets his rhythm, this will be quite a matchup. There you go, one. That's his fifth shot. Here we go, let's see. He's on the wing now. Two.
It's a wing shooter.
Three.
Here we go.
Ooh, he wanted that ball earlier. Four, he was
Heating
annoyed
up.
by it. Five. This is six, and then he'll back up for the two-pointer. Yossi with a great pass.
Needs the two.
Oh!
Needs the two.
Oh, 7 points. 8. Eitan catching fire now. 9. 10. Oh, Ryan, 11. We'll have him stop at the same thing. 12. We'll have him stop at the end. We'll have him stop at the end. 13. He's looking for 15 here. 6 more shots. 15 points. Right here. 15. Don't worry about the time. 16. Oh, it's a slaughter. 17. 17. He's got 2 more shots. 17. 18 back, and this is it. He won this. Ball's going to be Yos. Oh, okay. Ball is still Yos and Eitan. 18 points for Yos and Eitan. Unfortunately, we have Ryan running the clock. That was an absolute disaster, Ryan. We're hoping you're going to step up the game. Remember, 10 minutes a quarter. Here's the issue, Ryan. Before we get started and these players have a moment to breathe, I'm actually going to call Maytal Hiller, who is a graduating student here, bringing her in to our broadcast. She just graduated. Next year, well, we'll ask her what she's doing next year, but I'm going to check in with her. We want to get some predictions from Maytal here. Killer Hiller is her nickname.
Hi.
Hey, Maytal Hiller, how you doing?
Good.
Oh.
Just tuning into the game.
You're here live with Ryan Coleman, your beloved coach, and me, your not as beloved head of school, but still beloved nonetheless.
As the broadcast continues, you guys will see why and more, most of these kids are a little bit more indebted to me than their head of school.
I understand. Maytal, who do you think is going to win this 2-on-2 game?
So I'm going with Team Hawk, Simcha and Eitan. Simcha and
Avi. Okay, Simcha and Avi. It seems to be where people are going is Simcha and Avi. I know there's some people suggesting that they're going to have a hard time defending Yos and Eitan and the drives to the basket, the rebounding, but you're going with them. What are you doing? First of all, this past year, you had an incredible year. Coach, can you tell us a little bit about Maytal's year?
Finally got the pleasure to coach this young woman. She was everything that I thought she was going to be, and then some. Best attribute was leading. She led by example. She led with her voice. Incredible season. Most wins by a Firehawk girls team in school history. The deepest that they've ever run in the playoffs. And then eventually led them to the title in Miami, which had eluded her previous 3 years. Couldn't be happier for her.
And Maytal, I think everyone knows here.
Thank you, Coach. Really appreciate it.
How did you fare in that tournament, Maytal? Any awards that you won you want to share with everybody?
In the Miami tournament, all tournaments.
She won all tournaments. She really dominated, had an amazing tournament. Maytal, what are you doing next year when this year is over and hopefully Corona is a little bit less of a major significant impact on our lives? What are you doing next year?
Hopefully I'll be in Israel. Let me dress at Harova.
Oh, that's awesome. She'll be studying for a year in Israel.
Yeah.
Maytal, awesome. All right, so we're going to be keeping an eye out for Avi and Sim. I think seems to be the way things are going. Thank you for a prediction. Congratulations on an incredible year of basketball.
I just got to say, from one big balla to another, thanks for joining us this evening.
Thank you. All right, looking forward.
Have a great night. Enjoy the game, Maytal. All right, Ryan, your prediction. We've got 3 minutes till game time. Your 4. your prediction on tonight and why.
Oh, I mean, amazingly, I've already given my prediction. Not surprisingly, you weren't paying attention to it.
I was eating pizza. Delicious.
Shocking. I know, shocking. The prediction for tonight is the same that it was for the three-point contest. I believe that Eitan and Yossi are going to prevail. I think that this is an Eitan coming out party. I'm not saying that Avi's too young. I'm not saying that Sim's too old, but Avi's too young and Sim's too old. And that's the bottom line.
By the way, that's what they say about your coaching. Just a little too old.
I mean, when I first got to the school several years ago, I had no gray hair. You can see what all these tournaments and working with this guy for several years has done. I think we're almost getting ready to play ball here.
We've got 2 minutes left. So my prediction, Ryan, is the opposite of yours. When I came here, Yuss happened to be in, I think, his senior year, and I watched the game. He was great, really great at taking to the hole. Eitan has the same game. It's great for 2-on-2. I'm just a Sim and Avi devotee. I think that they've got it. Sim plays in rhythm. I think this is Avi's coming out party, the same way you think this is Eitan's coming out party.
Listen, as Avi's current coach, I sure hope so. One of his former coaches, interestingly enough, weighed in today. Colin Jamerson picked Sim and Avi. Yes, head of Game Timers. He coached Avi since he was a young man.
A young lad.
And coached Sim in high school. And, apparently he's overlooking Eitan. Wow. But I see the devotion from Coach Jamerson, and his loyalty is going to stick with Simcha and Avi.
Here's what I will say. A theme in Eitan's career has always been overlooked. Eitan has never been appreciated for what he brings to the game. It's not just on the offensive end. He's a bulldog. He keeps fighting. It doesn't matter what. On the defensive end, he makes the right passes in the offense and the flow. Eitan is the most underappreciated. Halpert.
Absolutely. I mean, getting to coach Eitan for the last 2 years of his high school career was nothing but a pleasure for me, except the one time that he showed up late for a game and I sent him home. But besides that, he was a heck of a leader on both ends of the floor, like you said, a true warrior. And, I don't really know Yossi too much, but I like
guy.
the way, I just like his demeanor and his body language right now.
Oh, he's so calm and cool and collected.
Yeah,
by the way, need a luxury watch? Yossi's your man.
Really?
Yeah, sells luxury watches. That's what he's doing now.
Good to know.
Okay.
Safe plug.
Okay, listen. We're here for the giving spirit at the end of the day. It's an organization that helps homeless people in L.A. They do incredible work. We've done work here at Shalhevet. If you want to donate to Giving Spirit, 44321. Text Shali, 442-44321. And now, after thanking Nick Parsons, our incredible IT director, and Nachum Joel, the man behind this entire production, I turn the floor over to Ryan Coleman, coach of the Shalhevet Firehawks, who's going to do starting lineups for tonight.
Do I take this off?
Yeah, I don't know. Take it off, Ryan. We're playing. We don't know. We're trying to do starting lineups. Ryan, hold both of these. Ryan, hold both of these. That's on the live. This is the live stream also. All right, here we go. I hope there's no feedback for you at home.
One human being trying to do the job for the former head of school. It's my pleasure to introduce these four young men tonight competing for a great cause. I'm going to go in chronological order here. First man stands at 5 foot something. He's a current player at Shalhevet. He's wearing a small gold chain, but he's got a big heart. He wears number 35 currently. Just completed his freshman year, both academically and athletically. He's not a holdback. Avi Halpert, give away.
Crank the volume in between. What?
This next gentleman, honestly, he's the favorite player I've ever coached at the school. I've told him many times.
I think it's you.
Ever winner,
Don't you have the
number
music?
3 again. That's his normal number. He transformed this program into something more than it was when his older brother was here. Okay? And for that, we're thankful. There were many shortcomings, but we're not going to talk about that tonight. He's my favorite.
You on, Nick? You got it?
Eitan Halpert. The next man needs no introduction. If you follow Jewish basketball from East Coast to West, he's known as the best, the left-handed magician, Simcha Halpert. And the eldest of them all, once recovering from a tragic motorcycle accident. I've heard he's allergic to the three-point line. We'll find out tonight. Is he the weakest link? We'll never know. Yossi Halperts.
Oh, yeah. All right, we're here. The good news is we're having fun. That's the good news. Ryan, thank you so much for those starting introductions. The players are ready. Ryan is sitting down. Wait, boys, wait. All right, Ryan, start it up, Ryan. Start the clock. Oh, Yossi with the big 2 right there. Loser's ball, taking it out. That's out of bounds. It's going to be white ball. By the way, that's a great start for the white team.
Couldn't have got off to a quicker start.
Yeah, that is true. Thank you for stating the obvious. Oh, my God.
Cut.
Looks like they've been working together during quarantine.
It's like they live together. It's crazy.
4-0 here. Avi with a deep 3 hits it. 4-3. I don't know who the white team is, Fire or Hawk.
Home team always wears white. Welcome to basketball.
I understand. Are they Fire or Hawk, Ryan?
White hot. That's how we're remembering it. Yes, with the drive.
6-3. By the way, Yossi hitting the drive and the mid-range jump shot. It looks a little like Kawhi Leonard out there.
It's quite a stretch.
Oh, man! By the way, Jeff Halpert, the boy's father, is in the gym and just loving this.
I spoke with Jeff this morning and just wouldn't give a prediction other than he thought one of the Halperts would win tonight.
By the way, brilliant. 9-6. Hawk is on fire from outside. No pun intended, Ryan.
Never.
How does it feel to be the former head coach of the Shalhevet Firehawks?
I'm just loving doing the scoreboard and being your sidekick, really. I mean, all the texts that are coming in really want more Rabbi Siegel at this point.
I've heard. 9-8. This is I just am enjoying
You know, the
this.
fast pace here is just really tough to keep up with. Wish I had Gila Marcus here to do the scoreboard.
Maybe she can come. Oh, great move. A foul there. One shot
One
for
shot
Avi.
and the ball here.
Exactly. Eitan knew he was beat there. Good foul by Eitan.
I'm of the belief that no foul is a good foul in this game if it's on the shot.
Really? No. 1 point, your ball. One in the ball. It's 1 point, one shot, no matter where the shot is from. Ooh, this is an interesting move here. Ooh. By the way, that is going to change the whole tone of the game if Avi can take Yossi inside.
It'll also change the tone of the head coach for next year for Avi. He's really happy right now.
Oh, my gosh. Ryan, does our scoreboard go up to 200?
I'm having trouble keeping up with this, to be quite honest.
15-10. This is crazy. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Not the defense that Coach Jamerson or I have preached over the years for any of these gentlemen.
Going up, Sim.
One shot for Eitan here.
Sim showing his concern to Andrew Schultz, assistant coach of the varsity basketball. It was a foul. Sim needs to stop complaining. Ooh, okay, 15-10, ball back to the Fire team. Ryan, this is a ton of fun. There's literally been no basketball.
It really is. I mean, this is great. I like that nobody's standing around. The movement without the ball is great. It's showing that they're in great condition.
Yeah. So I have to tell you, the idea for this game came from watching them. They had been coming to the gym here to just work out. They had been quarantining together and been playing ball. And I was watching them with a couple other people. And we were like, this is literally the best basketball in the world right now.
I was actually referring to their condition, and that's a shameless plug because I train 3 of the 4 of these gentlemen every day.
You also train me, Ryan. What does that say about you?
That is not true. Eat your pizza.
Daniel Weslow and I, general study principal at Shalhevet, have trained with you.
First time we're up against the shot clock here, and they're unaware.
Buzzer.
Shot clock.
Shot clock violation. Shot clock violation.
First time that we've seen the shot clock come into play.
I actually had totally forgotten that Ryan was running the shot clock.
I'm doing everything. You're just the one talking.
That's what I do, Ryan.
Talking heads.
Oh, my goodness. The good news is here that this is LA basketball. We don't sit around like the New York teams and hold the ball and take our time. This is just good ball. Fast, fun. Wow. No breaks. It's LA, baby. Nice pass. Hard for
we're up against the shot clock again here.
2 seconds, Yos.
Never heard an announcer scream out the shot clock before.
Just
but
trying to help.
There's a first for everything.
17-12. Correct. We have a quick break for 5 seconds.
How about that?
We had the Povskis, who have been providing a ton of merchandising for Shalhevet. That is Ryan Coleman in ladies flip-flops.
No, those are Havanas, but you wouldn't know anything about that.
Don't know it.
What sandals are you wearing right now?
I don't want to talk about
Listen,
that.
ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to fashion, there's nobody else that can take over right here except for the Pesto Pizza
All right, we're back
Man.
live. I'm actually pretty surprised. Hawk is up 17-12. Much of it on the strength of Avi Halperts showing up here. 17-12. 17-12 is the score. Oof. Boy.
Can you tell Schultz if he sees the shot?
Listen, Yos is the oldest brother here, and while I know he's in great shape, I am sure conditioning is going to be a factor here for Yos at some point, Ryan.
Totally agree. I look for later in the game for Eitan to really take over when shot clock violation there.
They've started to have a couple shot clock violations here. Is that just because we're getting a little tired?
You know, after that quick start, I'm seeing a little bit of heavy breathing.
Okay.
And who is their I don't remember who their conditioning coach was who was bragging earlier.
Right. Exactly. I don't want to say who I heard it was. There you go. There you go. Quick kick out. Avi giving some muscle there.
Oh, there's his weakness. Proves me wrong.
Again. Over and over. 17-15. Ball out to Avi here.
I'll tell you, if Yos can hit that three-pointer, I really like their chances.
I agree. On the other hand, if Avi can hit those back-in little jump hooks.
Oh, that's some good brother-on-brother crime right there.
Unstoppable. That's, by the way, growing up in that kind of house, you better be tough and ready to play.
Oh.
Oof. It's getting a little chippy out there.
Oh.
1 point, one shot here. Getting a little chippy in there. These brothers definitely love to compete. Absolutely.
Eitan 0 for 1 at the line. If he misses again, we're going to have to ask him to do some push-ups.
There you go.
All right.
I was going to have him run some laps here. 19-16. Game is pretty close here. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Yo,
Jeez, you know, Eitan thought that was off.
It's 19-19 now, no?
I probably didn't put up.
Yeah, it was 19-19. 19-19. Nick, Tech Guru, 19-19. Sim with a deep three.
It's me keeping.
Could not hit it. Rebound by Yos. Checks it back. Deep three. Hit the top. That's out of bounds.
Scoreboard.
Hit the top, out of bounds. 19-19 here. 3 minutes left.
It's a building defect in the building here.
Is it?
Yes.
That's my fault.
Designer's flaw.
I actually built the building. I built these baskets. Nice drive. Interesting that Sim does not switch to his right hand there.
Yeah, he's not much of a right-handed guy. I mean,
I think Sim shot
most lefties are predominantly left-handed. You see a guy like Manu Ginobili who just lived on his left hand. Even though you know he's going left, it's really tough to stop.
Interesting to know. I haven't thought about that. I'm going to try to think of some counter examples.
Oh, wow.
Great
Great
pass.
pass by Sim.
Oh, great backdoor cut. 22-19, 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. It's going to be an NBA score here, it seems like. Eitan, deep three, ties it up at 22.
And just as I discussed before the game, neither of these guys have taken a 4-point attempt yet. I think that's interesting and a worthy note. I know how much time you spent putting out those circles.
That looks like a foul there. That was a good call. Not sure why Yossi's complaining. Eitan's complaint here reminds me of his complaint against the ref. Ooh, Sim, a 90% free throw shooter, misses that free throw here. 22-22. Between quarters, we'll talk about Eitan's tech that he got in that championship game. At Sarachek, the national basketball tournament for the Jewish day schools.
You mean when the fire alarm went off during the middle of the play?
Let's not talk about it. Oh, great play.
Great pass. Avi is no Odell.
Oh, it was great. That would have been on Sports Center if that went in. Looks like ball is out actually to the black team.
I've heard that there's supposed to be a stop clock within the last minute.
Last minute, that's what we've heard.
I'm going to really concentrate on the scoreboard
You
here.
focus on that.
Yeah.
Oof, Eitan on defense there. That is Eitan's calling card.
In the basketball world, we call that cookies. And
Grabbed his cookies.
Avi had his cookies taken like
grabbed them.
Like a baby.
Were they chocolate chip or snickerdoodle? Oh, Eitan.
Another one.
By the way, my daughter makes great snickerdoodle cookies. Revital Siegel. Here we go. 25-22, 42 seconds left. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Sim with a pick. Passes it over. Oh, Yossi with the nice hustle.
Great head fake. Finish at the basket.
Starting to pull away a little here. 27-22. Sim and Avi need to get a basket here to slow the bleeding. He's at the 4-point line here. Let's see if Sim takes a 4-pointer. Not going to risk it.
Right-handed drive, left-handed shot, follow.
Eitan got a hand on that, but Sim kept strong. 27-24, 4-point game, two possessions left in this first quarter.
Will they go time and score? Doesn't look like it.
Now there we go. Second possession coming up. Oh my God. Oh no. 30. That was a 3.
Yes.
30-24.
Shot clock is off. Last 5 seconds of the quarter here. Oh, great movement to the corner.
And if it goes, okay. All right, we're going to head to the break between the first quarter. There's some Gatorades there on the ground there for the guys, Fire and Hawk. We've got a couple sponsors of this. They're not of the game itself, but they are sponsors of some Shalhavet basketball programming. Number one, TheraBreath, the best breath-freshening stuff in the world,
yes,
Ryan.
And thankfully there's a plexiglass screen in between us, or else you may need some of that.
Karen Michelle, maker of Modest Clothing here in Los Angeles. Great place to go for school uniforms.
Kosher cool.
Exactly. Destiny Candles also, if that's in your wheelhouse.
Right.
Ryan, thoughts for the second quarter. What does Hawk need to do to stop? 2 minutes till we start the next quarter.
I'm thinking that Hawk really needs to play a little bit better defense, to be honest. I haven't seen much defense at all in the first quarter. You know, I spoke with the Gill brothers and Jacob Dower today, and all of them thought the defense would be the key. Unfortunately, no one sat in a stance yet. And unlike in golf, when you have trees and other things to defend you, these guys are just not putting up any defense at all.
Really? You think no defense? Here's what I'm seeing, Ryan. As the game goes on, they're going to get tired. It's long. We came up with 10 minutes running time as our guesstimate of what would work here. I think the third and fourth quarters are going to be a grind. I think right now there's a lot of movement, and if the Hawk team can just put a couple bodies on the Fire team, they're going to catch up. Right, we're ready here.
Here we go.
In.
Second quarter action, ready to go.
Avi with an open 3 hits it. You cannot leave Avi open. And I think Yossi is going to get tired as the game goes on and not be able to get out on those threes.
He hasn't got out yet, so what would be any different?
Eitan
complaining yet again. We talked about that this morning. Eitan's complaining to officials. He claims to have never complained to an official. And there's a dirty forearm to the face. I'm kidding. Brotherly love.
Sim just brushes that off, checks if there's any blood. There's no blood, so let's keep going.
Would not be the first time he's broken his nose.
Wow. That is a strong finish.
Is that an and one?
And the foul. Bucket,
One
and he
shot.
gets a free throw.
One shot.
He gets one free throw.
No.
No. Their ball, but he gets a free throw.
Their ball automatically.
29-30.
I got it. Eventually.
30-30. Ryan, I think you're right on the first half. You've got the first half score. Fire's going to be ahead, but I think Hawk's going to win this game.
Oh. Yossi was looking for Eitan to move off the three-point line that time. It just didn't happen.
I wish people could come just see this game in person. It's just so fun.
It really is.
It's the ball movement, the shooting. It's just everybody. Oh, Eitan's hands. Never gives up on a play. Whew. Ryan, can you believe the NBA is coming back to Orlando? How crazy. Nice play there.
Cannot wait.
Oof. Great lob there by Sim. Puts it out of reach of Eitan. Avi hits it. Tie game 32-32. Eitan. Eitan's got a great jab step, by the way.
He really does.
Very, very aggressive. Puts the defender on their heels a little bit. Gives them some space to hit that shot. Oh, this is money. This is literally money. Oh, you might as well. Maybe don't even. Just put the money on the board, Ryan.
Oh, look at the replay
We
right
got
here.
an instant replay. Yost drives.
Even though
game's moving so fast. Ball goes to Yost. Yost just scored two, so it's 35-34, Ryan. Avi with a deep three. Oh, in and out. Rims in and out. Unhappy with himself with that ball. Oof. Eitan, no problem. We tried the instant replays. The game is moving too fast for that. Eitan crosses Sim over.
I think the viewers deserve to know that, interestingly enough, before the game, Rabbi Siegel said that less is more from the announcers. Text messages just pouring in right now
From
about
all over the world.
I
Just
mean,
shut up.
It's crazy.
Please keep your mouth shut.
Not the first time, won't be the last. And folks, he's not going to listen. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, that's my bread and butter. Talking too much. Oh, jeez.
Sim for
Stop
three. It's like a layup.
Stop it.
It really is.
It's just silly. 38-35, Hawk. Ryan, it's interesting. My WhatsApp is blowing up asking you to be quiet. That's so interesting.
I would like to see that and share that with the people here.
Unfortunately, I deleted it. 38-37, step back from Eitan right there. I saw Avi working on a great fadeaway, Kobe Bryant-esque fadeaway just the other day. It's so smooth and so sweet. Going to be a great 10th grade season for him next year.
Can't wait. Interestingly enough, his English teacher also said he was fading away towards the end of the year.
Oh,
great. That's bully ball right there by Eitan
love
Halpert.
that. Did you see that drop that shoulder? Great two-pointer there.
I believe he mumbled weight room on the way up.
Yo, Sim got pretty big since. Oh! Sim lowers his shoulder.
Eitan asking for the charging call. It's 2-on-2, son.
Yeah, I guess Eitan didn't see The Last Dance with Bill Lambier, Rick Mahorn, Isaiah Thomas. That's not a foul. That's a love tap.
I wish we were on cable right now.
Stop. Please stop. Oh, my God. 39-38. These guys must be exhausted.
I am just watching.
I'm exhausted being next to you, by the way.
That's ridiculous. You're exhausted.
Jeez!
You're exhausted from your pizza.
Now, people ask you for where to see.
Sim's foot there. Off of Sim's foot. If they needed an instant replay, I would have given it to them. 49-40. Fire is leading. Starting to pull away here. 2:55 left in the second quarter. Yossi with a deep three. Maybe getting a little ahead of himself. Oh. Eitan and Simcha.
Jawing back and forth, hits that, and the foul, and the bucket.
I don't believe we're allowed to talk about Vegas lines, but if we were, you know, the over-under for Sim and Eitan going at it was about the 8-minute mark of the second quarter, so we're right on par.
Oh, I thought it was the number of arguments. That was at 14.
They couldn't set a line for that.
Okay, they couldn't figure that out. Okay, 49-42 here.
51.
2 minutes left. 51-42. Oh!
I might have missed
Avi
the
should have
bucket.
grabbed that. Sim is upset with his younger brother. Makes it back there. A little foul there by Eitan. Picks his brother up, and we are good to go.
Seven seconds on the shot clock. Sim, too big and too strong.
1.5 minutes left. Ryan, stop stopping the clock here. Only at
I'm
1 minute.
not stopping the clock.
It felt like you did.
Optical illusions.
It's like MC Escher. Remember that guy?
I have no
Those
idea. Is
draws
that a
were awesome.
Jewish MC?
No. Wow, just before. Great defense until that last second there. 53-44, 9-point game, 1 minute left here. Halftime, we're going to talk a little bit about the giving spirit. Wow, great move there. Ryan, you've got to make use of him next year.
Can't wait.
Because this year you made lots of excuses. Next year, no excuses.
This year, the only excuse was Corona.
Do you think you'd would have won 3 straight Saracheks if
I hate to be that guy.
What?
I'll
Be
just-
that guy. Oh, God.
I'll-
Eitan is
I'll
on
just say
fire.
this. I'll just say this.
Yeah.
We've been hanging a lot of banners lately.
Oh, no. By the way, we're running out of space. Maybe someone wants to donate a bigger gym? Oh, great kick out. Eitan, Sim wanted Avi to cut there. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. No, not before it went. Great defense there by the Fire team. 10-point lead.
26
Sim.
seconds here. If they're smart and they're listening to me, as Eitan should, they'll think about time and score in a 2-for-1 situation.
You are not helping them out here, Ryan. They're up 10. They don't need your help.
I picked them.
In Vegas or just in general?
Yes.
I don't know what that means. Eitan is on fire. Avi with the big rebound. It is 2-for-1 here. Do you think?
Oh, that's a lot of steps.
No, it wasn't. A lot of grabbing.
Look at Avi's basketball brain.
Very smart.
Oh, could have stepped
4?
into the circle.
4? Is that
no,
a 4?
No,
that's
it wasn't.
not a 4.
He was not in
Three-pointer?
the circle.
Ryan, no. 2 seconds left. 2 seconds left.
Relax.
2 seconds left. 2 seconds left.
Everyone relax.
All right. 56-49. 2 seconds left after that shot went in. Should have been stop clock.
Here we go. We got 2 seconds left.
We got-
the clock will start on the inbounds pass.
There we go. That's it. Oh! No. That's it. It's over. It's over.
I
All right.
hit the button the wrong way.
What did we say about former head coach?
There we go. Hey.
I did not.
Did you want a head coach that wins championships or knows how to run the clock?
Did you win a championship this year?
Was I given the opportunity?
Globerman tournament. How'd you do?
Congratulations to the Frisch team and Max Zachheim for an unbelievable performance
They were
at
great,
the Globerman
actually.
tournament.
You know what? Can I tell you something, Ryan? My favorite thing about you as a coach, your teams at the beginning of the season are great. Good. I should say very good. By the end of the season, great. That's what's been your calling card. End of the season, peaking. Okay, good news here. We're here, Giving Spirit. Donate to the Giving Spirit to help the homeless. We're going to have a phone call here now with a good friend of Giving Spirit, Ella Tachik. She is going to share a little bit with us about the Giving Spirit so everybody knows why they are giving money to the Giving Spirit, and so they can decide if they want to share as well. I'm going to call her dad, Fred, because I don't know where Ella's phone number is right now on my phone. And let's see if Fred can get Ella on the phone right now. Here we go, calling Ella. We got a little...
Oh, you're calling him?
Hey, is this the Tachik house?
Hi.
Hey, is this the Tachik house?
Yeah,
I'm looking for Ella.
this is Ella.
Ella, this is Rabbi Siegel, head of school at Shalhevet. We're here at the Halperts Hoop for Homeless at the Shalhevet High School, at which you are a student, and we are out here to support the Giving Spirit. By the way, I'm looking at the players. They look dead tired. Unbelievable. I love this. Ella, can you tell us how you got involved in the Giving Spirit?
My family and I have been involved with this organization for a number of years. We've delivered packages to the homeless, and it's been so rewarding, and it's made me feel appreciative for all the food I have. I have a roof over my head and so many other blessings in my life. For the last 3 years, I've been involved in an independent fundraiser where I raised money and had a day of passing hygiene kits to be distributed by the Giving Spirit. This year got canceled due to Corona.
So, Ella, I've actually been part of that packing twice. We did it once at a local synagogue here, B'nai David, and another time here at the Shalhevet School. I know it was organized either by you or your sister and your sister, Sadie. You guys have done an awesome job. Can you tell us about the newest project? I read it, I saw about it a little bit, something about 10,000 lives. Tell us a little more what's going on with the Giving Spirit.
It's called the 10,000 Lives Project, and its goal is to get 10,000 safety kits that have hand sanitizer, masks, and hygiene-related items out to the Los Angeles population in the next 60 days. The coronavirus has hit the Los Angeles homeless population very hard, and this is one way to make a huge difference.
Yeah, Ella, I know that a lot of us feel very, very overwhelmed by all of the things that are going on in the world right now, and we're sort of like struggling with figuring out how to make a difference. And to be able to know that every dollar we give when we text Shali, S-H-A-L-I, to 44321, pretty easy to remember, every dollar we give is going to go to make a massive difference with the LA homeless population, a really at-risk population, is really, really incredible. Ella, it's really incredible to hear the work you're doing. I love that you've taken this on as a passion of yours. Anything you want to say? Who do you think is going to win the game here, Ella? Fire or Hawk?
I don't know.
I know, it's so hard. I'm struggling also, Ella. Well, really, 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 thank you for joining us, Ella. Thank you, your sister, your family, for everything you do for Giving Spirit. I encourage everybody to give to the Giving Spirit. Google it. Find out more about it. It's really a remarkable organization. Ella, thank you for joining us on the phone here. Have a wonderful night. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Thank you so much.
Hold your breath. Make a wish. Count to 3.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
All right, welcome back here. We're about to start the second half, Ryan, of what is an incredibly exciting game. I was actually nervous it would be a blowout one way or the other. People wouldn't be tuning in. We have actually hundreds of watchers right now, viewers right now. 56-49. That was the choir concert, the Shalava Choir concert, which is going to be taking place on Thursday at 8 p.m. here Pacific time. Ryan, any thoughts about the second half? We got about 20 seconds.
I actually have more thoughts about the choir concert, but as long as we're here talking about basketball, I mean, high-paced, a lot of scoring. I look for the second half to slow down a little bit. It's like eating an avocado egg roll. If you're eating an avocado egg roll really hot out of the
Delicious.
oven, no, but you'll burn your mouth.
Oh,
you got to
it's
slow
delicious.
down at some point.
Oh, the opposite. I love the avocado egg roll when it's hot. Why do you want the avocado egg roll after it's cooled down and it's a little bit less crispy and it's kind of mushy? By the way, you're in my wheelhouse now. We're talking about food, Ryan. Third quarter.
Not the last period.
After the third quarter, we will determine the Elam ending score. Here we go. 56-49. Hawk ball.
A little late start on the clock there.
That's okay, Ryan. We still love you. I thought Sim should have just hit that. Oh, jeez. Here's the one thing. Oh, Eitan is so sick from out there. It's you cannot leave him open. I almost would switch Avi onto him and have Sim drop back a little bit and help out.
And that's why you're head of school and not a coach.
I have the winningest record of
Here we
any
go.
Jewish head of
Here
school
we go.
in my time.
I was
coaching
saving that for the
JV
fourth
at
quarter.
Ramaz. In
I
my
was
time-
saving that for the fourth quarter.
Okay, I coached JV at Ramaz.
I was
Josh
saving
Stern,
it.
Sam Goldberg, Yitzi Rubin. We literally best team in the country. Oh, in and out, frustrating. Yos, too much time. Just oh no, that's rough. Too much time. 13-point lead. Sim shakes his head, looks at the sky, asking God, come on. Out of bounds off of Eitan.
You know, at some point, I think this team, they got to start thinking about shooting the 4-point shot. We still haven't seen one yet.
It's interesting, Ryan. I have 3 brothers. Oh, that was a foul. Interesting he didn't call it. Schultz didn't see it. That's a foul. You can call that on your own. It's a foul. I'm calling the foul. Eitan, give him back the ball. You fouled him. Okay, great. Schultz didn't see it.
We're here
Schultz
for a
didn't see
great
it.
cause. Let's put on a smile tonight. Hey, how about it, fellas?
Schultz didn't see it, Eitan. That's all.
And look
bad,
at
my bad.
Eitan smile. He's just joking.
My bad.
Yeah.
Eitan's joking. Hey,
You know, the intensity here is really picked up. I spoke with all 4 players at halftime. Here's the
That's a
first
4.
4-point shot of the game. There we go.
Oh, deep.
First 4-point shot of the game.
It was
Wonder if
smooth.
Rabbi Seedy had that prop tonight. We'll find out later.
No. There's no betting, I promise you. Oh,
Sarcasm.
I shouldn't promise.
Sarcasm always wins out.
Always.
Strong move.
And
Strong
one.
move.
And one. Foul
Strong
called.
move. And Eitan, yet again, he's not complaining, folks. Believe it or not, that is not a complaint. That is Eitan saying, thank you, Andrew, for calling that foul on me.
Oh, I thought he was stretching.
No, he appreciates a good call.
Oh, okay. Looked like he was stretching. So, interesting. 4 brothers here. Yost tying his shoes. By the way, best sneakers out here, Ryan. Who has the best sneakers?
By far, Sim.
Oh,
I mean,
what?
It's not even.
Eitan sneakers.
It's not even a. It's
I
not
picked
even a
Sim
contest.
to win. Eitan sneakers are by
Not
far
even a
the
contest. We all know that I love E. Sim's got the best shoes out here.
best. No,
We're gonna
Eitan
have to-
sneakers. I don't even know the difference.
Maybe
Eitan's are. Oh, man
Quick
and ball.
backdoor.
Man and ball. You got to see man and ball.
Quick backdoor, and that is why Avi right there may have problems getting on the floor next year.
Oh, stop yourself.
And that is why he will be on the floor,
That is
and
why
that
you
is
were-
why.
That is why I'm putting out a job advertisement for the head coach of Shahavet High School.
Good thing you're making Aliyah.
Aliyah. Stop with the Yeah, by the way,
Oh,
no,
wow.
Avi needs to
Step back.
stay out there.
Never
Oh!
leave the shooter.
Oh, he hit
You
a
never
3.
leave the shooter.
And the bucket with the foul.
Score.
Avi kind of backed off there. Hit the 3 and the foul. Going to go up by 11 here with Eitan at the free throw line, taking his time. He does not want to miss that shot. Spent a little extra time there. Oof. Yos hands the ball to Avi. That's when 2-on-2s get rough, when the ball gets handed and the foul.
And again, Eitan says, Andrew, what are we having for dinner? He's like that emoji that has his shoulders shrugged.
No, but he put
It's
his
amazing.
hand up. What was he putting up something for dinner? What was he
Avocado
doing?
egg rolls.
Okay, you can have your job back, Ryan. Jeez, he's funny. Oh, no,
Cookies.
no.
Cookie.
No,
Oh,
no.
no. What
no,
happened?
No.
Did he touch your thumb?
No.
All right.
No basket.
Here we go.
Eitan. I love this. By the way, Ryan, how many siblings do you have?
Several.
Do you?
I am an only child, and every woman that I've ever been married
okay,
to
okay.
or dated.
How
has,
many women? Okay, let's Ryan.
What?
Ryan, 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. So I have 3 brothers. I was actually thinking it would be hilarious if I had a 2-on-2 with my brothers. None of us are particularly good at basketball. I might be the best,
Wow.
and which is saying a lot, by the way.
That's absolutely saying a ton.
Yeah. Well, you'd have. Now you can't leave him.
Athleticism at its best.
Yos is like 30 years old. That is a nice move for a 30-year-old. I can't do that. Deep. Did he have his foot on the line there?
He was not in the 4-point circle, I don't
Okay,
believe.
hits a 3 there. 9-point game. Avi is the youngest here. Eitan obviously may be the most in shape, but Avi, I think the fourth corner is going to be big for Avi.
Oh.
Nice little screen and roll there. Looks like Nikola Jokic and Murray.
Right score.
No? Is that not the name?
You never shoot as an afterthought.
Is that one of your mottos, Ryan? Never shoot as an afterthought. In the
Correct.
rhythm. You got to be in the rhythm. I
Correct.
see that a lot, by the way, in high school ball, in the Jewish world at least. Too much overpassing. Oh,
Wow.
my goodness. 13-point game here.
Early votes for MVP are pouring in right now for Yossi Halpert.
By the way, we have a belt for the MVP and a trophy for the team that wins.
Oh, wow.
Eitan Halpert hits a 3, looking for the foul but doesn't get it.
But
Jeff Halpert is cheering on every made basket.
I'm not sure that the Hawk team knows that they have timeouts available.
79-65, 14-point game. Definitely something that is manageable here. But 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go here.
Here, just 5 seconds on the shot clock. They're up against it.
Ugh. Eitan with a big rebound there.
New shot clock on the rebound there.
Not saying
Herky,
that
jerky, fall away, unstoppable.
there is a trophy that we're looking at here. It is the trophy for the winning team. We also have a belt, like WWE, Dana White style. Sim at the 4-point line. Decides not to take it, kicks it out to Avi, who backs up for a 3 and hits it. Very smooth. Very smooth. No game is out of reach with the Halpert brothers here.
Oh, and then we've got the ELAM fourth quarter, which I still don't understand what the acronym stands for, but I'm sure you'll explain that at some point.
Name. It's Dr. Elam. He's like a economist or physicist.
Right, even if you don't know, I'm sure you'd comment on it.
Oh, I'd make it up. I'll give it to Vartora if you want, Ryan. Sim with a great jab step there. Oh. 130 people are watching now. Best basketball in the country. Oh, wow.
Spin move.
Jeez. Unstoppable, no? They actually switched Avi up on it to Eitan, which was my idea, and it did not work.
Shoot.
This is why I'm not coach.
I screwed up the score.
No way, no way. I don't see it. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Just give the ball to Sim. I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Got it.
86-71, 15-point game. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Avi with a great pass to Sim. Sim lays it in. Easy bucket there. 13-point lead. Everyone looks a little tired.
Listen, if they can get it within 10, it's anybody's game in the fourth quarter.
Agreed, especially with the Elam ending. Ryan, why don't you explain that to us?
Jason Elam was a great kicker for the Denver Broncos.
The altitude helped him, by the way.
PEDs may have been in effect there.
Roger Clemens never took PEDs. Stop.
Neither did Lance.
Oh, God. We're going to do a 30 for 30 on the Halperts. How crazy would that be?
I mean, listen, the most undecorated foursome we could have chosen to play here. We've got a total of 1 championship.
The
What?
timeouts rolled to the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
2 per half. You'll get 2 in the fourth quarter.
Yep. Use it or lose it. Question was about a use it or lose it timeout coming
I
up
like
here.
it. By the way, that was a rollover plan that they wanted. Eitan already thinking about the fourth quarter and how tired he'll be. Fouls.
You know what?
Yossi.
And that's a little bit of.
What do you think there on that foul run?
I mean, that's a little bit of a glitch in the matrix with our rules.
Nah, that's okay. Yossi could have put it up there. That's like the Dirk Nowitzki.
Worst shot in basketball there. The long 2. Good hustle. Bucket.
Can I tell you something? Eitan Halpert, I hate to say this, Ryan. At the end of this third quarter, you'd be right. He'd be the MVP of the game. It's the coming out party for him. It's the rebounding. It's the defense. It's everything. Sim is unstoppable, but Eitan on both sides of the court, unreal.
I know you've heard this line before. I was wrong one time in my life, and
That was your first.
okay.
We were told
not to go
Jeez. Eitan, like a young
Keep going.
Tim
That was my
Duncan there.
fault.
A young Tim Duncan. 33 seconds here. You should be able to get at least 2 shots, maybe 3.
Good rub.
Yeah.
Good rub right there. Shouldn't have hesitated.
He should have just gone up with his left hand there.
Absolutely.
What's the deal? Oh, no. This could be a dagger,
That's
Ryan.
called
13
3-ball,
to 16.
corner pocket.
Oh, my
nothing but
goodness.
bottom.
16-point lead here as Fire starts to pull away. The Elam ending will allow Hawk to make it back, but still, it is rough. Oof. Eitan fights for every loose ball.
Wow.
Wow. Eitan just stared at me. I think he's angry at me. I may have told him before the game I thought the other team was going to win, and he told me that was locker room material, Ryan. Eitan. Foul. Stop clock. 3.4 seconds. Was that in the motion? No, that was not in the motion of shooting. All right. Well, here's the good news. Everyone should stick around for the fourth quarter, and that's a 4-point shot. Oh. That's all right.
I started the clock late.
We hadn't started the clock on time. Here's the good news, fans, if you're watching. I know it's a 19-point game, but the Halpert brothers, Avi and Sim, could come back at any time. Really, any time. So here's what I'm going to do.
You're going to tell me what Elam is.
You do your own thing, Ryan. You talk while I do the math.
I'm going to read some of these texts that are coming in. Ryan, that was a great line. Less Siegel, more Ryan.
That makes sense.
I know I'm on the air. Oh, hey, and look at it. JNP Merchandise Miracle Makers. Shout out to Jeff Pofsky and crew. Doing big things in the mask world. If you need a mask, you need it personalized. Jeff Pofsky is your man. JNP Merchandise.
This is so crazy.
Karen Michelle Lifestyle Brand. I will continue reading over you. Karen Michelle Lifestyle Brand. Fashion, Destiny, Candle.
The Destiny candles.
That's one thing. That's one thing. How about that? Destiny candle. What's that smell? And Rabbi Siegel's favorite, as he takes a bite of his pesto pizza, the Healthy Gums Oral Rinse from TheraBreath. And we're back live, ladies and gentlemen, as we head to the fourth quarter. There can only be one thing.
Can I read some text, Ryan?
No, you cannot read any text.
I got a text. Why is Ryan so annoying? Number 2, why is Ryan so annoying? Let Siegel speak more. 3, tell Ryan to stop talking. Siegel's so much better than him. Crazy. Okay, Halpert, Hoop for Homeless. Text Shali, SHALI, to 44321 to donate to the Giving Spirit, an incredible charity which we're all playing for.
Yes.
Ryan, Elam ending. The game's going to 1:30. Don't worry about the clock.
What does that mean?
The game's going to 130 points.
From here?
Yeah, it's 1/3 of the score of the top team, 98 points. That's 32.66. We're going to make it 32. We're going to 130. First team to 130 wins.
Unreal. The guy on his way out as head of school has made a proclamation right here. We're going to go to 130, folks, and that's final. Should we text the incoming associate head of school, Rabbi Block, and see what he says, or is he already in bed?
No, he's...
Chi. All right.
He's been texting me and asked me to have you be quiet. Game till 1:30, boys. We got some music in the background.
Wow.
We'll jump around 80s style or 90s.
What happened?
Oof.
The home team scored again?
Oh,
Do we need a shot clock, though?
No, you don't. Oh, shot clock you do need.
So I need to put a game clock on.
Like 100 minutes.
Pay no attention to the game clock. We're only worried about the shot clock here, folks.
Sim is clearly a little frustrated.
Sim is very frustrated right now.
Ryan, if you were the coach right now and you pulled the team into a timeout, what would you say to Avi and Sim?
Avi and Sim, I would tell them that they chose bad teammates.
Oh, what? Unsure about that foul call.
You know, you got to give it up to Coach Schultz. He came out here tonight on short notice, having a young baby at home. Shout out to Lindsay and Margot. Margot's one heck of a kid, I'll tell you. The only unfortunate thing is that she looks a lot like Andrew, but outside of that, just congratulations to Coach Schultz and his wife.
By the way, I apologize. Wow. I did not mean to insult Coach Schultz. I actually think he's made every call correct tonight except for that one. I thought Avi got it clean. There. Ryan, I know. Whoa. Yeah, no, that's a foul call.
One shot on the ball.
One shot on the ball.
You know what? You know what's great is that the fire team right there, both
dancing.
Yossi and Eitan, they were in agreement of the call so much that it looked like they were doing the robot.
Oh.
Was that the robot that they broke into?
That was so sweet of them. They're brothers. That was so nice. Ryan, have you ever been down by a lot at halftime and still found a way to come back with the Shalhavet Firehawks?
Oh, there was 1 year. Actually, we spoke about that this morning with Benny Zoggy as Avi Halpert here at Nails the Three. There was 1 year. It just happened to be against the same team 2 times. Once in a pack gym at Heritage Christian, and the other time for the Sarachek Championship. But you know what? That's not the point. The point is that this could be a legendary comeback.
I don't even know what to say. Eitan Halpert coming. Oh, jeez. Does that not count as a 4? Avi was back by the 4-point
No, you
circle.
actually need to be standing in the circle.
Some part of your foot has to be on. Oh, that's off him. Other way, black ball.
Co-
That was off 8. That was off Yos.
Look at that. You know, there's nothing better than
Eitan Halpert loves me.
You know, the four brothers here just
I was just
it's
sharing
getting a
some
little
Torah.
chippy.
Little Torah I was just sharing with Eitan over there. He felt like I didn't give a good enough to our Torah, and I told him I gave a good one.
I mean, if that's Torah, then I speak it all the time with my kids.
The clock is running so that we have a 1
Shot
minute
clock.
and so we have a shot clock. I apologize. That looked like a foul, but oof. Sim frustrated there. Yos, ay.
Oh, wow.
This is rough. Sim called a timeout there, it looks like, as he threw the ball.
You know what? I think he was giving it to a young child in the stands. Kind gesture.
So beautiful.
It was great the way he did that, and he will
So-
be signing an autograph later for that youngin
It's like Jordan when he used to spend time after games with.
with the long cigar.
Yeah, yeah, that guy smokes a lot of cigars. Not good for his health.
Step back, Halpert. Rebound, Halpert.
I wonder if Hawk needs a timeout here.
That they're going to need it. Make or see. I think if they make a shot right here, they even need
Then
a
call
timeout. Yeah.
All right. You want a timeout, Sim? Timeout, Sim. Timeout, Hawk team. Down by 21. Ryan, thoughts?
I mean, I would tell you I'm surprised, but I gave my thoughts before the game. I know this. Halpert's hoop for the homeless. Text Shally. He says Shally. I say Shally to 44321 to donate. It's for a great cause, folks. We're out here tonight having fun. We got 4 Halperts, 1 court, 2 announcers, 2 cameramen, 1 fantastic man producing this whole thing in Nick Parsons. And we have another man producing our social media there, Tushar Dividi.
I'm flattered you called me an announcer, by the way.
Oh,
Thank you, Ryan.
That was.
By the way, I got a text from Ilan Buskila, who I think is in the Israeli army right now, telling me I am talking too much. Nachum Joel, the brains and the brawn behind this entire event. Thank you, Nachum, for putting this on. It has been an awesome night. This is the first text I've gotten, Ryan, and I got to admit, from somebody who really thinks I'm talking too much.
You know, I can't say enough about the job that Rabbi Siegel's done here for, I don't know how many years he's been here for. It really doesn't matter. It's only since I've been here that we worry about. You know, his record of head of school, of being the winningest, the self-proclaimed winningest
Not
head of school, seems to be in jeopardy with Coach Block, Rabbi Block taking over and offering long-term contracts to everybody in place in the basketball program. I think it could be in jeopardy. And let's make no mistake, once Rabbi Siegel is gone, those wins do not go to him, and they will go to Rabbi Block. Shout out to Gila as well.
Wow. Shameless plug there, Ryan. Shameless. It's all right. Going to 130. 19 points until we get to 130. All right, maybe. They still have another timeout. They can get some energy back, Ryan. Ryan, the game is not over. Whatever.
We're not worried about the
clock
actual
doesn't
game
matter. Don't
clock
worry about
because
it.
they're
Just
playing
going
to
to 130.
130 points. Remember, folks, we're playing to 130 and not for the time left.
Nope.
Count
Nope.
that. Count
You
that. I
counted
did
it?
not reset the shot clock in time.
Oh, he didn't reset the shot clock. All right, 2-point basket. Sorry about that. 20-point lead here.
Second mistake of my life.
And 1. No call by Schultz, swallowing his whistle over there. I love Schultz, but that was...
Latest Coach Schultz has been up since he's had young Margot.
By the way, mazel tov to Schultz. So happy for him and his wife. I am Schultz's official rabbi, by the way.
I heard that. Yossi
Wow.
continues to impress.
Jeez. This is, I mean, I don't know. There's no player who hasn't played well tonight. But
Correct.
Yossi
On the
and Eitan,
offensive end, at least.
they're okay. They're playing.
As a
It's-
coach, I'm looking at defense,
okay.
and it's not pretty.
Your teams don't play great defense. But all right, we'll talk about that another time.
Why don't you ask Valley Torah about
Upside-
that?
Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay. Nick, we might have to mute a microphone in a second. Okay, 115.95. 15 points left for the fight. Ay.
There's not that many people tuning in.
No. It's not so many that it matters. By the way, crazy. What are we going to do? We won 2 Saracheks in a row. This year was the third. We had a Reamer. We had Jacob Ben Ezra. Big 3 there by Avi. Bringing it closer. Still can't bring it beyond that 12-point mark, which they had for a while. 17 right now. Jacob Ben Ezra, Jacob Posky. What are your thoughts, Ryan, about next year for the Shalavat Firehawks?
Well, you're seeing the future of the Firehawks right here in Avi Halpert as a sophomore.
Well, he's a freshman now.
He'll be a sophomore
Just
next
confirming.
year.
Just wanted everybody to know.
Correct.
Jeez. He should just step on one of the circles.
Right on cue. And we return probably, in my estimation, the best 2 players in Jewish basketball in Jacob Povsky and Zev Reamer.
That hit the top.
Zev will look to become a 3-time champion without ever having lost in New York. Jacob Povsky will look to score his first basket in New York, but also he just could not be a better athlete.
And a kinder kid. By the way, literally everyone you just named. Reamer, Povsky, Halpert. Oh, nice
move.
little
Great
Euro.
move.
Euro step there.
Great move.
By the way, this is it. 14 points. They've got to make the run here.
Got to make a stand on defense.
This is it. Defense right here. If they can't stop them now, they don't deserve the game, Coach.
Great spin move by Eitan.
Still going. 6
Diving on the
seconds.
floor. That's a staple of Shalhevet basketball.
Oh, that is killer.
And that is a staple
That might be the game.
of a winner.
That's the game right there. They worked so hard on defense. So hard. Clock at 2 seconds. Yeah, you can see it. The body language of the Hawks team. It happens. Listen, the Hawk team had it there. It was down to 14, Ryan. Had great defense. Could have brought it down to 11.
More love being shown on the court from
What
both
are they
sides.
saying? They were saying, I love you.
Exactly.
You're amazing. No, you're better than I am. I love you so much. Oh, stuff like that. The offensive rebounds. Killer.
And that is a layup, folks. Oh, goodness. I hate when I'm wrong.
You're right pretty much the whole time tonight. This is the...
There you go. A little bit
Timeout.
left here.
We got a timeout
Timeout
here.
on the floor, which
All
is
right,
going to
Ryan.
give us time to talk more about the great Rabbi Siegel.
Oh,
What do you
stop
know?
it. Stop it. Let me ask you this, Ryan.
Yes.
People should go to... I know people who are on already have either donated or they're not going to, but I honestly implore you, even if you donated already, just send $10, $20, $30. Every dollar you send goes to literally a kit that gives dignity to a homeless person here in Los Angeles. And they are the most at-risk population right now during all of the things that are going on. So please donate money. Ryan, 8 points till the end here for the Fire team. Any way that the Hawks score 21 before the Fire team scores 8?
I mean, I don't have Kong for math, but my math is telling me that it's going to be tough. I was also sent a note that until young Avi Halpert passes Talmud, he's actually not a sophomore. So a little work to be done in the academic world for young Avi Halpert.
Hold on, we're
as soon
about
as
to be
this
back
game
in
is
the
over
game
here.
By the way, we've got a great Lady Firehawks team, which you coach also. Or the Shalhevet Girls Firehawks team. We don't call them the Lady Firehawks, they're just Firehawks.
Stepping back behind the 4-point circle. Another bucket by Yos.
Jeez. Do you think they need to shoot some 4-pointers, Ryan? They cannot exchange
They're
buckets.
definitely at the point that they're going to have to consider some 4s. Or beg for fouls like that.
He didn't beg for a foul. He said, Eitan's a great defender. Almost got that ball. By the way, just got a text. I've got lots of people donating. We just got a donation from our incredible art teacher, Sammy Garelick. I see that the Drazens have donated. They said they're going to donate again now. That's so nice of them. Oof, Eitan, Halpert. Ilan Buskila just said he's about to take make a donation. That's awesome. All right, 127-111 here. 4-point shot off to the left there. White ball. Oof. Here it is, Ryan. Elam ending.
This could be it right here.
Hit a 4. Hit a 4 to end it, Yos. Hit a 4 to end it.
Oh, went for salt in the wound.
I love Yos. He's such a good guy. Graduated the year I came here.
There it is.
There it is. Boof. Game, set, match. Hawk loses by 19 points to the Fire team. Ryan, any last comments before we give the MVP award out to somebody?
I don't think anybody won or lost tonight. We're here for a great cause. Everybody won. We've got a ton of great people in this gym that put this together. We got 4 great young men that were doing everything they could to compete tonight. As we take a look at the Sarachek, Globerman banners here.
Ryan, you should have a lot of pride and nachas in that. I see here a $100 donation from the Gills. Thank you so much. Awesome stuff. Way
See
to
you
go,
on the golf
Micah.
course
Thank
on
you for
Thursday
texting
morning,
me.
boys.
Oh, you're golfing with them?
The Gills,
Micah,
yes.
thank you for the donation. Elan, following through. My daughter Noah just told me to stop talking through burps. That is not what's going on. Thank you, Noah. I really appreciate that you are in Israel. You've made Aliyah, and your expenses are far lower than if you had stayed in America. Rabbi Block needs to start getting his banners. Next year is my last year of official banners. So, Ryan, I need a win, and then Block can go forward from there. It'll be 10 years, winningest head of school and coach in the history of Jewish high school basketball. I have that officially from Mati Hurwitz. We're going to go live now to the winners of the game, Eitan and Yos, being interviewed by our very own Ryan Coleman. Ryan, keep it clean and great.
Here we are with the winning team here. Although we did declare everyone winners tonight, the true winners on the scoreboard, at least, we have Yossi Halpert, who was honestly quite a surprise tonight. I don't know Yossi in the world of basketball. I know that he's a great human being, but what he showed on the floor tonight was truly inspiring for all. Yossi, tell us about your preparation tonight. If you could move out of the shot, you take up you do take up quite a bit of space. If we could get a few words from you, Yossi, about your preparation for tonight. You see how easy he just gets on my back. It's really incredible. Tell us what you did to prepare for the game tonight.
We practiced a lot.
Wait, Ryan. Ryan, here's a mask. You need a mask.
Listen to Eitan. He knew what to do with the screen and rolls. And just let Eitan shoot everything, that's all. I don't think he missed.
Strong words from Yossi right there. As I predicted tonight, Eitan Halpert was the star of the show. For many years, and it could not be a tougher task. Eitan has kind of lived in the shadow of his older brother, only because of the order that they were born, and we'll blame that on Jeff perhaps. But tonight he really shined, as I predicted. He was going to win the three-point contest. I also predicted they were going to win the game. I told you that he's my favorite player of all time. And without further ado, Eitan, tell us a little bit about your strategy tonight and then the execution part of it.
I feel like Ryan's about to get misty-eyed. He gets very worked up. I love it. Who's winning MVP tonight? That's on you.
Oh, okay. Our game plan was just to keep attacking. They let Yossi open every single time. Yossi hit those open shots. Yossi hitting shots, letting me get hitting open shots, and then just a ripple effect on and on again. It was not much defense, so we just took advantage of that. Appreciate the kind words, Rhino. Shout out to Ray and the Hemis.
Oh, Ray.
And there we go, folks.
Shout out there.
Listen, couldn't be a classier bunch here tonight. We got 4 great young men. Like I said, we have a lot of great people producing this. We got one head of school who's really full of himself and a little bit curtailed it tonight, but you know what? It's all for a great cause. As he still continues to talk over me.
Other than that, he was great.
We're so honored tonight to present the
MVP belt.
MVP belt to none other than Eitan Halpert. All right.
Double check discount. Do the discount double check.
Eitan and Yos, please grab your trophy here. Hold it up high. Eitan is taking off his shoes, unfortunately.
Oh, good stuff. Ryan, kudos to you. Kudos to you, Ryan. Great work. We're sorry about that moment of non-social distancing. That was my fault. We were just so excited about what was going on. Really great event. Thanks to all for being here. We wish condolences to the Halpert family. I wanted to end off the night by telling you about the Halpert's grandfather, whose middle name was Jabotinsky. Jabotinsky was the visionary behind Israel. He believed the Jewish people needed a state, a national homeland, and so Nathan Jabotinsky Halpert, who passed away yesterday, is who we played in memory of tonight. I asked Jeff, I said, Jeff, that's amazing. His name was Jabotinsky. Were his parents believers in Israel? And he said, no, he changed his middle name legally. He credits Jabotinsky for saving his parents' and family's lives since his father heard Jabotinsky speak in Munkach in the 1930s. His grandfather believed the warnings about the doom for the European Jews. And in 1933, Jeff's grandfather moved to Bnei Brak in Israel. His father was just 3 years old and built an incredible legacy for his family. Thank God he listened to Jabotinsky, moved to Israel, had a son named Nathan Jabotinsky Halpert, who had an amazing son named Jeff, who, along with his wife Ziva, have 4 amazing sons and their sister, Bina. Really, I know you saw amazing basketball tonight, Ryan. I honestly don't know a better family of Mensches than the Halpert family. Any last words, Ryan, aside from making fun of me? I think we got that sufficiently tonight.
I was just trying to please our audience here. Again, couldn't have had a better group of guys here to represent what we stand for here at Shall Have It. As you take another bite of pizza. We're all here for a great cause. Couldn't have a better family representing us. There were no winners and losers here tonight. I think everybody won. Good night from the back-to-back Sarachek champions.
Should be back-to-back-to-back, three-peat. But have a great night, everybody. Text 44321 with the word Shali to give some money. Have a wonderful night. We're out of here.